Hi, John. I mean, you've spoken often about sort of 2018 and the impact you had on the country, and football fans really remember it fondly, and very similar to the last two tournaments as well. What would it mean to sort of really sort of bring the feel-good factor back home? You know, because the results, they've been tough. The weather's sort of pretty awful back home. So what would it mean to sort of really get everyone going and sort of for the next few weeks, similar to what you did in Russia?
Yeah, we've got to try and bring that back, and that comes with winning, playing well, exciting the nation. We know that they're behind us, and that's an incredible feeling in itself. But to not be performing at our peak or as good as we know we can be is frustrating, and that's a point that I've made and wanted to get across to everyone, that we've got to do better to keep progressing in this tournament. This week's been great. I've seen a shift already, and yeah, I think that sometimes in these games, in these tournaments, to win when it's not pretty is a positive, and I know everyone won't see it in that way. But to get over the line in difficult moments, not playing well, only leads us to improve and get better and keep striving to play better. And hopefully it'll be a turning point.
Thanks, Charlie. Across John Cross.
Hi, John.
Hi.
You just sort of alluded to it then, but talking amongst you as a group of players, have you spoken about it this week, about kind of what you can take from Sunday and what kind of this means, and sort of strengthening the belief and that turning point that you refer to?
Yeah, we have team meetings regularly and look back over the game, debrief on it. I think it's important to do that when we've had tough moments, good moments in there as well. And sometimes you have an overriding feeling of we didn't play we played worse than we actually thought, or played better than we thought. So to watch it back and have a different emotion away from actually being on the pitch is I find it super beneficial. So yeah, we created a lot of chances the other day, an improvement. I think conceding was one of the things that takes all the limelight from the performance. As I said before, we've got to improve again. We have to, and that starts with us at the back keeping another clean sheet or getting another clean sheet and setting that platform. But we talk about so much in the meetings. I can't tell you guys, but yeah, they're always really, I find, really beneficial, truthful, and anyone can have the say in there as well.
You touched on your winning spirit. Is that a spirit that you see throughout the rest of the squad?
I do, yeah. Especially the guys that have been here for a long time, a lot of caps, experienced players. And you see a different side of it with the boys that have here for the first time. Enjoying every second of it and almost being a bit blind to what's going on around them. It's a great mixture throughout the team.
Jacob.
Hi Phil. You spoke about the Manchester City game against Aston Villa, the comeback in that match. It kind of makes people always think that when City are losing, they're probably going to come back. On a similar note, do you think that what happened on Sunday is potentially going to make opponents scared of what this team can do? Even if you're losing going into those final 20 minutes, it's still a team that's got someone who can score a 95th minute overhead kick.
I hope so, yeah. I mean, it's wouldn't be a bad thing to kind of create that in the back of their minds. I think, as I said before, when we've done that last minute in such a difficult situation, you believe then even more that you can do it again if needed. I wish it didn't go the way it did in the respect of the time frame, us needing that to take us to extra time. I wish it was probably done and dusted early doors, but that's not football. So it's a great tool that we've unlocked, if you want to put it like that. And we know it's there now if we need to. It's not always going to go our way, and I hope it does, but it's something that is super difficult to have in football when you've got incredible players that can come up with pressure, big pressure moments like that. And I think we definitely don't want to go through that again.
One of your biggest players is obviously Phil. You said before the start of the tournament that you thought he could be the player of the tournament. I mean, there's been some debate about exactly what level he's at. What have you made of his performances so far, and do you still think that can happen for him?
I do, yeah. You know, Phil could probably play on, could turn up at a weekend, score a hat-trick, and everything would be forgotten about. Maybe his past 4 games, or however many games it's been. I think Phil knows, and we all know, that we can play better. I think he's been frustrated with his own performances, and he's been training so well, especially these past few days, and to correct that. I mean, if he's selected to play at the weekend, then yeah, I'm sure he'll be on another level of Phil Foden, hopefully, to show the world, show this competition what he's about. And I know Phil personally, and he's a big thinker about that, and I'm sure he's excited for the weekend.
Dan?
Hey John, is the squad aware that it's Gareth's 100 game with England on Saturday? And if so, is there anything you might do to kind of mark that milestone?
No, I wasn't aware, actually. I'll make everyone aware now. We'll have to think of some ideas, mate, when we get back. But an incredible achievement for him personally. 100 games, don't know how many years now it is, you'll be able to tell me better. He's been here, tournaments, bits of history that we've broken, created. An extremely proud moment for him, I'm sure, and I'll make people aware.
Simon Pitch. And then Craig.
Hi, John.
Hi.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I know you said at the start you're been a bit of a bubble, and I guess you're not speaking to people as much as you have been, but someone like Harry Maguire, someone that you've been so close to for so long and played more at centre-back with for England than anyone else, have you been speaking to him, and I guess how's he doing?
No, I haven't actually. I always think, or try and think, how he'd be feeling, and how I'd feel in that situation. I think I'd want to be left alone, or you know, just let the boys kind of, or let him do what he's doing with his family, enjoy his time off, because I know he's extremely upset, probably angry, all kind of emotions that he's not here with the situation that he was in before. I hope he's back fit now. So yeah, I know I've kind of left him alone and let him have his family time. I know how much it will have been on his mind, and hopefully I'll get to give him a text over maybe the next few days or coming weeks.
I know Mark's unavailable this weekend, but how impressed are you by the way he's stepped up on this stage?
Yeah, no, incredible again. Someone that's so humble and so down to earth, so professional for such a young age, and now he's coming to his first tournament's incredible, absolutely incredible, and the performances that he's put in for his country's, you know, testament to his work off the pitch and on the training pitch as well.
Finish with Craig.
Hi, John.
Hi.
Famously, the Italia 90 England switched to a back three mid-tournament after conversations between the players and the manager. Is it something you've spoken to Gareth about, and could you see the benefits of a change?
Oh, I've not spoke to him about it. I wouldn't go to him with potentially a big decision like that. We've done it in previous tournaments before, though. Germany, I remember, the last Euros. Previously to that, in 2018. Yeah, I think it's a great thing to have in the locker for us as a team if we need to go to that and play that system. it's something that shouldn't be underestimated for us as a team, that we can do it so easily and seamlessly, and it kind of clicked together.
You mentioned earlier there about the bubble. Would you like to be out of that bubble a little bit more? Would you like to have seen more of the tournament, more of Germany?
Me personally, no. No. I find that if I kind of keep myself away from what's going on, or other games, don't watch the games, it gives me the space to focus fully when I need to be engaged in training, in games. I kind of separate the two, you know, and try and make hotel life away from football as normal as possible, which is difficult if you've not got your family, you've not got the freedom to go out anywhere into society, I suppose. So I'm keeping myself busy in different ways, and yeah, I feel that's how I can get the best out of myself.
Okay, thanks everyone. Cheers for your time.
Cheers, guys.